Welcome to Hello Monday, where Rachel talks all things ballet and fitness, sharing strategies and techniques to help you start, grow, and create a thriving business using your passion for ballet and fitness. And here's your host, Rachel Withers.
Hi there, and welcome to another Hello Monday, where we're in the ballet fitness rooms and we're talking all that is ballet, all that is fitness, and we're going to have a really great session tonight. We're going to be talking about really the importance of reaching the older generation when it comes to fitness. We're going to really talk about that and really share with them, with you, about why it is important that we do reach out to the older generation really and support them with their fitness goals and their fitness objectives. As always, please say hello in the comments box, and if you're using StreamYard and you haven't accepted, please just put your name at the end of the comment so I know who I'm talking to. It's great to have you all here, and as we're going through this live stream tonight, please, if you've got any questions, pop them in and I will try and answer them as well. So as I say, welcome to another Hello Monday, and great to have you all here, whether you're from the UK or over in America, in Canada and Europe. It is great to have you. It's great to have you here. Good to see you all. And it's going to be a really good live stream. Hi, Mattea. Great. How are you? How's Milan? Hope it's all well there. Hi, Sarah. Great to have you here. So as always, say hi. So tonight we're going to be talking about the importance really of reaching the older generation with fitness and really how it can benefit them, and why we should actually really be thinking about that when it comes to us delivering classes, really supporting them in their fitness goals. So I'm going to start with really asking you this. Let me ask you this. I know, and I do know, because I know some of you are already delivering classes for the older generation, for the 55, the 60 plus. I know some of you have already thought about this, but let me ask you this. Have you thought about what it actually is currently like in the fitness industry for the 60 and for the 70-year-olds? Really, what it's like for them to stay active right now. Have a think about that. Think about this, because more and more older people are looking to keep fit. But is there truly a place where they really truly belong right now in the fitness industry? Have a think about that. And somebody's saying Happy New Year. Great. Happy New Year too. So just think about, is there a place right now where the older population, the 60s and the 70s old, is there a place where they can truly go and feel that they belong right now in the fitness industry? Just put what your thoughts are in the comments box, please, because let's really think about it. Gyms, as we know, can be really intimidating for people of any age, but think of it like this. This is an age group that didn't grow up with gyms. It really didn't grow up with that. And fitness brands really tend to target the younger audience, those who are already engaged in fitness. And if we think about it, those that do cater to an older audience tend to focus on the negatives of aging, reminding them that they're feeling older and making them feel like, well, they're just one step away from the grave. It's the brands, they're so clinical. It's all about, did you know that 1 in 3 fall due to osteoporosis? It's all about the negative side of it. It's also clinical, and it's all about, you should be doing fitness because you're going to die. It's really quite a negative approach about it. And I think that we kind of need to change that and think that really fitness for the older population is about enabling them to live life to the full. And I really think it's about that. And I'm just looking at some of the comments box. Matea's saying not really. And let me just kind of pop that up on screen. He's saying not really, at least not really helping, not in Italy. And the older you get, the less considered you are in the fitness and in the ballet world. And I completely agree with you, Matea. And then somebody else is saying, I had 2 new clients, 178 and 168. They don't want to go to the older classes. They want to feel young. They said absolutely, and I think it is that. It is about wanting to feel. It is about wanting to feel young, and we really need to focus that when we're supporting and when we're really going for. Oh, hi, Kelly. Great to have you here. So it's really about supporting them in that way. And so it's not about making them feel that they are one step from the grave. And as I say, the brands can be so clinical about it. So you might be thinking, is it worth taking the time and really shaking up the fitness industry? Is it really worth reaching out to this older population? Well, I can tell you the answer is yes. Why shouldn't they have more access to quality fitness? And it actually really is a good business decision as well, because more and more of this growing population, they want to work out, they want to stay in shape. And it really is a good business decision, because as well, I'd like you to, if you check out my podcast and the benefits of, I did a podcast probably about over a month ago, and it was all about the benefits of low impact fitness classes. You can really hear about how successful they are, and that's, you can find them on, you can either go to my YouTube channel and see them on the Ballet Be Fit YouTube, you can see the live stream, or you can actually go to the Ballet Be Fit website and you can just listen to the podcast there, and you can hear actually how successful these type of classes are. And I was talking to a lady called Trudy Ashplan, who is doing low impact fitness classes, and she has been catering for this audience, and she is also 61 herself, and she became a qualified Ballet Be Fit instructor at 61. So she started her business catering for the older adults and actually really taking care and looking after herself. And that's what we're about at Ballet Be Fit. We're all about breaking down those ballet and those fitness stereotypes. We're all about accessible fitness, whatever age, whatever ability. It's about creating fitness for life. That's what we're about here. And Trudy was so successful and still is so successful in really catering for that older population. She created such a community. I think she's now got about 3 classes a week. She's mainly, I think she's all in studio with hers, and she's created such a community. And as I said herself, she was 61 years old when she became a qualified Ballet Be Fit instructor. So it just goes to show, whatever age, you can do it if you truly want to do it. And it is such a good business. It really is. And we are at Ballet Be Fit all about really fitness being truly accessible at whatever age and whatever ability. And it is about creating fitness that becomes a lifestyle. It becomes a habit. It becomes part of your life, and it's there to actually enhance your life further. And that's what we want to be thinking about when we're talking about really supporting older adults. It's about promoting it to enhance life, not to kind of keep them away from kind of that, as I say, that, really thinking about them aging. It's making them feel that they are young, and it's making them feel that fitness is part of their life to enhance their life and really improve the quality of what they're doing. And You've heard it time and time again. Physical activity and exercise are good for you, and you should aim to make them part of your routine. And there are countless studies that prove that the importance of, the health benefits associated with exercise, and it truly does become more important as we age. Regular physical activity and exercise for seniors helps really improve mental and physical well-being. So Poppy, yes in there if you're getting what I'm saying here. Like to hear what you're thinking about this. Are you offering classes at the moment? Are you offering classes to older adults at the moment, or is it something that you're thinking about? Seeing a big thumbs up there. But we've also got to think about it. It really will help maintain that independence, really help. Great yeses coming through, really will help maintain that independence. And that's what we're talking about. It improves the quality of life, so it enables the older generation to really enjoy their life. And when you when you hit 50, but when you hit 60, you start to become, you start to really become aware a little bit that your time on the planet is running out. And I don't kind of want to focus on that, because I really do think want to sort of really think about that when you're attracting the older population into your classes, it's about enhancing their current lifestyle and really improving it. But you do think about that you've got less, you've got all these things that you want to do, and actually the truth is you've got less time to do them in. So it makes you really realize that it is really important to stay fit. And people over 50 and 60 are more aware of their health now, I believe, more so than ever. And I think the pandemic has actually really made us think about that even more, and really that there is that true need to stay fit. And the older population, we want to enjoy life. We want to travel. We want to take up new hobbies and do the things that we've been promising ourselves that we're going to do. And I think that that's what we truly, when we're supporting the older population, the older adults in fitness, it really is about supporting them so that they know that there's the need to stay fit. And that's so that they can enjoy life. They can look after the grandchildren, they can travel, they can take up hobbies, they can tick things off their bucket list, all the things. And you've got to be fit to be able to do that. And I think that that's where we should really support older adults, making them think about fitness in that way, rather than it just always being about if you do this, it's going to potentially prevent this from happening, or I really feel it has to be on a given and marketed and supported to the older generation on a very positive, life enhancing experience. And I can see there's lots of yeses coming through here. And I think here's another thing. The older population they're often really faced with social isolation as they age, and the need to meet people and maintain that social connection becomes even more important for this population when they retire. But it's not always easy for these individuals to find suitable activities that really satisfy their needs for companionship. And this is where group exercise classes can really provide a place for older generations to meet new people, be part of a community, which really does help to reduce that social isolations. And studies have found that loneliness is, and I'm sure you're aware of this, loneliness is connected to higher rates of depression, anxiety, and even suicide. And studies have actually found that group exercise classes help to reduce feelings of social isolation among older adults. And they also have that time to participate as well, and I'll talk about that. But the more time that they participate in this in-group exercise classes, the more pronounced their improvement is in terms of negating social isolation. And the trouble is that a few gyms, few fitness studios, and online platforms are really marketing to older adults. The market really is aimed at fit, agile 20 somethings. You know, it really is. And the gyms and the fitness boutique fitness studios and online platforms, they're really going for engaged exercises, and they're all competing for that same small 20% slice of that pie. And we really need to think about who we want to attract to our classes and really think about supporting that older population, really enabling them not to feel intimidated when it comes to attending a gym or a studio class, or doing a live class online or even on demand. It's about making them feel that they have a place to go, that the fitness industry is thinking about them, and that they have their place when it comes to exercise and well-being. And there's another thing here as well. Most gyms really have an attrition rate of between 30 and 50% of their members. And this means that up to half the members that sign up really give up after 12 months. And gym member retention is a big problem for many fitness business, and it is for group exercise as well. We can get our sign-ups, but to keep that going. And here's the thing: research also shows that the older adult demographic is, well, it's actually hugely loyal. Older adults are fiercely loyal to the brands that they like. So if you are reliable and you have a really good quality service, then you can truly expect loyalty from the older adults. 3/4 of those born between the 1946 and 1964 really say that they are brand loyal. So it's really thinking about that as well. If you're going to market and really support the older population, the older adults, you're actually supporting a growing market, and they have, and I'm going through this, they have more time on their hands, and also they're fiercely loyal. So that is really quite a really good combination when it comes to really thinking about your group exercise classes and really thinking about your fitness business. That is a good combination. It makes perfect business sense. And Daniela's agreeing with me. Thanks for saying that you're really enjoying the information there, Danielle. That's great. That's great to see. So thank you for sharing that with me. So I want to give you an example really about this. I want you to really think about this, about the growing population when it comes to older adults. And I'm going to give you an example really from the population in America. About 1/3 of the population in America is over 50 years old. Now that's about 117 million people. That's massive. That's absolutely massive. And I'd like you to think about this. If this demographic were living in their own country, they're living in one country, it would be the 12th largest country in the world. And that's what that would be. It'd be the 12th largest country in the world. If they were all going to live in all the over 50s in America, we're all going to live in their own country, it would be the 12th largest country in the world. There's about 117 million older adults over 50 right now. Is around 1/3 of the population of America. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. And I wanted to give that example. And this figure is actually expected to grow to 157 million by 2050. So just think about that. It is a growing population. And I just wanted to give the example there of America. And sorry, just bear with me on that. So I just needed a sip of water. And I just want you to think about this. On the other hand, there are only around 35 million people between the age of 20 and 30. And that is actually a number that is expected to stay stable over the next 3 decades. So just thinking really about that, about how that is such a growing population, that and the target market, the age range that the gyms, the fitness brands, the online platforms, that they're all going for, they're going for that age range of 20 to 30, and that's a number that's around 35 million, and that's really expected to stay stable over the next 3 decades, and that's in America. So just think about this: if you are focusing really on older adults, you've really got a big market now, and it's going to be an even bigger market in the future, which you're going to have great income because there's a need for it, that there's a shortage when it comes to in terms of people really catering for the older adults when it comes to fitness, and that means you're going to have great opportunity, which means you're going to have great earnings, which is also future proof because it is a growing market, and that is something that makes such good business sense, is that there's a need, which means you can make money, there's an opportunity there, and also it is future proof too. And I know this is a bit off topic, but Rose is just saying that she's been working on the boot camp videos at the moment and she's really loving it. Oh, well, thank you for sharing that with me, Rose. And I'll talk about that a little bit later, about the boot camp as well. And thank you all for going for that little flash sale that I had there with that. So we really want to think as well that the older population, they tend to have more money. Let's think about it. Mortgages can be paid off. They've got retirement benefits, and they've got no dependents draining their finances in quite the same way. I don't know whether that's quite, but they do tend to have more money, and they tend to have the money to spend on the things that matter most to them. That's things including their health and their well-being. So not only is it a need because the fitness industry isn't supporting older adults, not only is it a growing market, but also they tend to have more money. So they are able to really finance, they tend to have that money to really spend on their health and well-being, which means that is going to make you really quite successful when it comes, because it makes perfect business sense when your client can pay for your services, there's a need for your services, and also it's not an oversaturated market, and also it's a growing market. And that means that is a perfect combination for you to really have a very, very successful fitness business, really serving and supporting the older population. And as some of you know, at BallyBeFit, we have incredible training to really help you support the older adults, from really working on the low impact workouts to really working on seated chair work, and really working on a class that is designed to really help with cognitive skills, and on top of all that, really support them in dancing and doing fitness to beautiful music. And also at BallyBeFit, we are really keen on building a community, and that's what we do, and that's another need. So there's that social interaction as well. So it really is a win-win situation when you put the combination of the group exercise classes such as BallyBeFit classes and really serve the older population. That really makes perfect business sense. And Carolyn's just saying, I just hit middle age, and it's true, they want to hit the young population. So it's important not to forget about about this population. Absolutely, Carolyn. It's so important for us to really think about that, because they truly are underserved and really not thought about, and really don't feel quite in the fitness industry right now that there is a place for the older population when it truly comes to fitness. So older adults, as I say, it's an underserved community in the fitness industry right now. And what we want to be doing is focusing on a community and are currently not exercising. So how do you reach out to this age group? Well, it's about overcoming their biggest pain points and their challenges. So you've really got to come from the position of the user, the position of the customer. You've got to be putting those clients, those members first, and really having extreme empathy and really focusing on community building. Thinking about where you can find your audience, what's their interests, where do they hang out, whether that's online or offline. And when we start to do that and really thinking about what their pain points are and what their challenges are, which I touched upon at the beginning when I opened the show tonight, it was very much about the fact that gyms can feel quite intimidating, and they can feel intimidating to many of us. And it's making fitness approachable and making them feel that when you're doing your classes, you're coming from the user. So it's really thinking about their pain points and their challenges. It might be that they find it difficult to actually go to a gym or go to a studio. So if that's a particular challenge, doing online, having an online classes, putting your own online platform together to really support the older adults so that they can really get that community feel, because you can do a great community feel through online classes, especially live classes, doing that community feel with them, but them not having the challenge of having to actually go to a gym or a studio as such. So it's really about thinking about what their pain points are, what their challenges are, and really coming from a user base, really putting the members first, thinking about them and having that empathy for them, and really focusing on community building and thinking about where you can find your audience. And when you're thinking about where you can find your audience, what their interests are, where do they hang out, think about using community networking. Look at local healthcare providers. And there's this misconception that older people are really harder to market to, and that you need to spend thousands of pounds on ineffective either magazine ads, newspaper ads, radio ads, or even social media ads. This simply is not true. The stereotype of older adults being, all fingers and thumbs when it comes to technology just isn't true. And here's a little kind of stat for you. While almost 9 in 10 millennials are tech savvy, those aged between 55 and 73 aren't far behind, with 7 in 10 having a smartphone, a computer, a tablet, or actually they're having all three. And a huge number of these have social media accounts. And Facebook is a really strong social media platform when it comes to this demographic. And actually, TikTok has quite a large demographic of this age range as well. So I'm just seeing another comment come through. Love it to teach adult classes and for mums. I want to reach my community. How to use good music. This is what I need to know. Well, at Bally Be Fit, we can really talk about, we can support you on that. If you DM, we can talk about music, and I might do another session on music and different genres and how you can work that within your classes, and where to get good music. We can talk about that for Latin, modern dance, and Bally Be Fit bar exercises. So I think I'll do a show on that. I'll do a live stream on that. But message me. I haven't got your name come through, and we can support you on that further. So thank you for sharing that with me. So I was talking about the kind of marketing directive to active users. It really active older adults. It really has never been easier when it comes to when it comes to the broadband services. 74% of the baby boomers, which are those born between 1946 and 1965, are on the internet, compared to 78% of the millennials. So there's not much difference there, 74 to 78%. And think about this, older people actually have more time to see your content, see your ads, see really what you're putting on social media too. So they really aren't harder to market to when it comes to using social media and having your website and having all of that. They're really not harder to market to, and they actually have more time, so they're more likely to see what you're offering. So with all this in mind, really, if you're not already doing so, isn't it time that you really start to think about delivering classes to this population? And Bally Befit classes really are the perfect solution. And once you've made the decision to reach out to older adults and offer what they need, then think about how you're going to deliver your classes. Are you going to do it in studio? Are you going to do live online classes? How are you going to deliver your classes? And live online classes, as I mentioned, are really great because a barrier, a difficulty, a challenge for some might well be that it is actually getting to the classes. So you also might think about doing a combination of live online classes, really to build that community online, and then you might, and the interaction alongside, you might want to do some on-demand classes. You might want to go to a local residential and care home and offer classes there. Or you might want to support live at home schemes. Or you might want to work with retirement communities. There's so many options and so many areas that you really can go to deliver these classes to the older population. So think about, you can do it in the gym, you can do it in a studio, you can do it online, you can do on demand, you can go into local residential and care homes, you can support live at home schemes. So that's when you'll work with a community, a live at home scheme community, and you'll deliver classes. It could be online to them. You can work with retirement communities. So there's so many options. And with Bally Befit older adult classes, you can really support the older adults and really get them exercising and really helping them to create a healthy and positive change. And so you're really making a difference. You're creating a healthy and a positive change in your community. And yes, a benefit to that as well is that you're also making money whilst doing so. So it makes perfect business sense to really think about, if you're not already doing so, thinking about offering low impact Bally Befit older adult classes. And if you want any more information about that, please message, DM, email me, rachel.withers@ballybefit.com. Please just get in touch and we can really help support you in terms of how that you can really deliver a Bally inspired fitness class that really is going to support the older adult population. And it is a growing market. It's a market that needs that support. They have more money to spend on their health and their well-being, and they actually have more time to do so, and they're fiercely loyal as well. So think of that combination. That is truly a winning combination when it comes to really doing group exercise classes and really running your fitness business. If you are really getting what I'm talking about, if you're in agreement, please pop some yeses in. If you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments box as well. So older adults really are a target market for you to aim for. they have the time and they have that motivation to work out, and they have that motivation to take care of their health, and they have the spending power to really pay for the sessions, or whether that's a group fitness session or whether you're going to do a bespoke personalized class. It really is a demographic that offers a huge market today and huge growth potential in the future. It's a market that is easy to reach out to. So Rose is saying she wants more information for the low impact Bally Be Fit exercises. So yes, we will get some information out on that, Rosa, for you. And if anybody else is wanting some information, please just pop a message or DM me. It truly is a target market that holds a massive opportunity today. And right now, I want you, those that are listening to this, to really think how you could service this market. And Kelly's saying she wants really wants some more information on this too. I want you to really think about how you could service this market. Whether that's in a gym that you're doing current classes in, or whether it's in a boutique studio, or you're doing online fitness classes. Just think about how you can really support this market and really think about how you can have your business truly grow when you go for this market, because you won't be competing with those that are already engaged in exercise. You're not competing for that small 20% slice of the market. And for you as an instructor with Bally Be Fit older adult classes, you really can support the older adults. You can really help them to find a place with fitness if then you're going to support those that are not exercising right now. And I'd like you to think about this. Sometimes the opportunities with the most potential are missed, even though that potential is staring you in the face. And that's what I want you to think about. This older adult population, these Bally Be Fit classes that we offer, that we can get you accredited with, it is an opportunity with massive potential that really is well and truly quite staring you in the face. So don't be left behind. Take advantage of this market right now. And if you've been enjoying the Hello Mondays, please don't forget to subscribe for all the latest episodes on our YouTube channel, Bally Be Fit, and also drop a review in there as well. And also get in touch with me by dropping me a DM or emailing me at rachel.withers@ballybefit.com. And really, if you want more information how you can use the Bally Be Fit accreditation to support the older adult population, message me. And as I say, please subscribe to all the latest episodes. Really go to our YouTube channel, Bally Be Fit, and drop us a review in there. So that's what I wanted to really talk about, is that really serving older adults is an incredible business opportunity for you. It is also a population that need to be served. They don't have a true place right now in the fitness industry. So I hope you've enjoyed Hello Monday today, and I look forward to seeing you. I won't have one next week, but I will have a Hello Monday the week after. So if you've got any questions, please just message me, send me an email. And also, I did mention on the last week's Hello Monday, I also mentioned about the Bally Be Fit referral program. I'm going to be sending an email out to you all tomorrow. It'll be about tomorrow mid-morning. I'll be sending an email out really telling you how you can really have another business opportunity, really to have the Bally Be Fit referral program, where if you refer someone, you will actually get some money for everybody that you refer for a particular program or for the Bally Be Fit accreditation. So listen to that live stream, and it's a podcast. You can listen to it on the Bally Be Fit website, or again, go to the Bally Be Fit YouTube channel. That's where you can get all the episodes. You can just look at the titles, see what's there. And that was last week's Hello Monday, which was all about opportunity and taking action, because it was the first one back after in the new year. So I hope that you've enjoyed tonight's episode. I want you to really, really think about seizing again opportunity and serving the older adult population. It's a massive market, a growing market with a need, that has money, who are fiercely loyal, and they have the time. So thank you for joining me tonight on Hello Monday. Won't be here next week. I will be here the following week. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your evening. And I will see you real soon. Oh, and sorry, I just need to mention the boot camp. You can still buy the Bally Be Fit boot camp if you're still interested. The flash sale has now gone, but if you just click the link that we had for that was in an email, you can still get the boot camp. It is a 21-day boot camp, and it has got some incredible exercises. It'll keep you in shape. You can also use them for your classes as well, and it's just really good fun too. So take care, everybody. See you all soon, and look after yourselves. Okay, bye-bye for now.
Thanks for tuning in to Hello Monday. Be sure to visit the Bally Fitness Room to join the conversation, access the show notes, and discover our fantastic bonus content. Join us next time for more tips and techniques. Bye for now.